I'm in Reith and I'm about to walk back to Richmond, 9 miles. To get started is the problem, to find the right takeoff point. Looking back on Reith, and I'm walking down here. I came down there. And this is ahead of me. I don't know what trees they are, but they're amazing. The dry walls are amazing. I see a sign, so I guess I now walk through here. The Priory. Built in 1156 for 17 Benedictine nuns. It's trying to rain. These may be the 375 nun steps. Maybe these other ones. How beautiful is that? I'm in Marrick. Not sure where to go, but then I see this. Lusa. Marrick. I've just passed these. I've come through a gateway. I'm going to cross this bridge over this stream. This will be a village called Marske. I'll see if I can get a ride back from here. It has to be Marske Hall. This is Mercury Bridge. There were a number of mills along this river. And the back of that same building. Somebody's backyard. Private fishing, the sign says. I'm up high and I can see the Abbey behind me. My first glimpses. Native copse on the right. And a beautiful stately mansion behind. Stately home on the hill. And the keep in the background. It's called the Gatehouse. The ball were fed from the gates that were closed at night. The ceiling, amazing. And the church door. Founded in the 1150s for white cannons. Showing Bailey Turner's painting. The roof dating from the 12th century. The outside wall of the roof. Amazing. And from the other end, we're all playing hide and seek. Even the grown-ups. Fire stalls moved to St Mary Church, Richmond after the suppression of the monastery in 1536-37. Old Richmond Station. Now 2 theatres, restaurant, and a heap of other things. There's no sign of the railway track. This is what they've done with the building. Original panelling and staircase.
There are 3 parts to the auditorium. This is the gallery, the 114 people. But in the 18th century, there were no health and safety regulations. They could get 400 people in the theatre.
Amazing.
So we would find it
candles.
quite an unpleasant atmosphere, with entertainments and a comedy or shorter play at the end. The interval entertainments might be songs or Juliet boxes. The only way Juliet could get there was to climb a ladder at the side of the stage.
Yeah, but the oldest. The Kings would be 7 years after this. It's much bigger.
Although there weren't any stairs.
Original stairs.
Yes, there's entertainment as well. Yes. So you've got to imagine the 18th century audience sitting here. You know, they were very, very wealthy people. They had servants who would sit on the back benches. There'd be gossiping, acknowledging their acquaintances. But then there were sometimes complaints because they found that their hat got wet while they were sitting here. But we don't know exactly how old it is. It could be original. Although he never came to the theatre,
George III.
His sons, the Prince Regent and Prince William, came up to Richmond for the race. And as the handle was turned, that pushed the trough of water up to the front of the stage. And more reflection of light into the stage. Yes.
But not mirrors or something on this.
A means of getting on stage through a trapdoor. The dressing room.
Stage set in the UK and was used in this very theatre. This woodland scene is unusual because it is double-sided, with a blue drawing room depicted on the reverse.
If you walk around, you can see the other
It has
side.
been
The
suggested.
circuit. 2 days to accomplish the task, walking 20 miles before breakfast the first day, 14 to dinner and 14 after dinner, thus accomplishing 48 miles the first day over in a mountainous country.
So there were various.
From centre stage.
Then
Thank you. The front door. It was the only door. This is my room at the Claxton Hotel, red car. It's very pleasant. And the view is wonderful. This is red car on Easter Friday. I'm here for 4 nights. Kenny Gale, eat your heart out. And I just had cotton peas from Oliver's. I had to stand in a queue. In memory of Edward VII. It's Easter Friday and it's all razzmatazz. Even the post office was open. It's after 2 o'clock and those people are still queuing for Oliver's restaurant. This is High Street. An unusual formation. She's actually Lady Maud. There's a mouth of a river up there. This is behind the hotel, called Fisherman's Square. There was a pier, there is no longer. The same Fisherman's Square from my bedroom window. Easter Saturday and I'm in Saltburn on the sea. Red colour around the corner. They're braving it down there. Cold windy up here. Would you believe? Up here. There's a car that's going up and down.
Something out.
Made the strap up so
The light from my window at 6:10 p.m. It's beautiful. It's Easter Sunday. Red card on a quiet day. Ships have been lost on these reefs. The Zetland, the oldest lifeboat. Built in 1802.
Local inhabitants and the rule of the manor. Notice the unique design. Double-ended, air cases around the inside of the hull.
England rose before restoration. Restored. The Mary Rose. This was here once. Notice the bus in the background. (1873). The Pier, 1896. View from the pier. Breached by the Burger in 1891. Wartime. Sandringham Street Road after the war.
Sitting on the sand, and the song they used to sing was
The only sign of life is about 2 centimetres. It's becoming freezing. I'm going to head back. It's raining. St Peter's Church, where I went to church this morning. I just had to take that. Every day it's different. The scars. There's one going somewhere. This is what they all do apparently. 5:00 p.m. Monday. The tide's coming in.
My name is Sarah. Got acute positive and I'm hoping for the best.
And how old are you, Sarah?
I'm 15.
Wow. Okay.
And this is my room for 7 nights at the Cavalier Hotel York. It's only a stone's throw to the wall. I'm on a busy road. This is 100 metres from my front door. Notice the buildings in the background. It's called Monk Bar. And how's that for an above ground garden? High tea in the garden. And we come out onto this. Where I've just come from. The King's Manor. I'll have to come back. The 800-year-old St Leonard's Hospital. The hospital ceiling. The oldest part of the wall. The wall from the other side. The multi-angular tower. Sarcophagi.
Hello, Birdie. Fly, Birdie. Fly, Birdie, fly.
So then try, not that well, try some different things or whatever, don't give up, and then suddenly it's like, actually, if you were there for that one day, you might start
They might have gone back in.
Oh, he's awake now, he's awake.
Now he's awake down there.
Donald is that all the time. It looks like a big owl.
Yes, certainly.
可以了，卵再摸它就傻了，它就。
Hergulforth.
There we come.
Seated figure of St Peter, carved 1400, removed from the Minster in 2013. The Minster Archives and Library. Lovely building.
But what that means is that on
Nearly
this side,
2,000 years
this
old.
is the medieval wall, and
St Mary's Abbey. It's just beautiful.
I know quite a lot about history. I know almost nothing whatsoever about plants. So if you
Botanical
want to know more about
garden.
the plant life, actually there's some boards just in the entrance to the art gardens that tell you along the way. Now, so just here where this big arch is, this is the side of the main tower, which had a huge spire on the top of it. Get to do anything they want, because clearly God already approved of it.
Abbey Wall.
Parliament didn't think so, so they tried to curb his powers. He tried to have 5 members of Parliament arrested. They
Charles
resisted
I.
him and he realised he couldn't work with Parliament anymore. And that's when he moved his government here to York. And 6 months later he declared war on Parliament and started 7 years of civil war, ending with him having his head chopped off. Said their families had brought them into a chantry to give them a good life and sent them off to be a priest, whether they particularly wanted to or not. Is in fact the beginning and the end of the world. So the bit that's missing at the top is actually seen from the book of Genesis, and the bits that have been put back at the bottom are seen from the book of Revelation. Now, this is the point of the tour, generally speaking, we have a bit of a break. William set about restoring the country, but there was another claim of throne. Richard the Lionheart. And of course everybody knows Richard from the Robin Hood stories. He's the marvellous, wonderful, lovely, cuddly king that Sean Connery plays. They all love him and think he's brilliant. They hate his brother King John because he's evil and nasty and taxes everybody and is a bad, bad man. None of which, of course, is actually true. The truth is that Richard the Lionheart was probably one of the worst kings England's ever had. He was a horrendous man who cared nothing whatsoever for the people of England, treated them like utter dirt, barely ever set foot in the country, and even when he did, couldn't actually speak a single word of English, spent all the country's money on foreign wars and foreign campaigns, bankrupted the whole country completely, got captured twice, forced the public to pay his ransom both times, and by the time that King John came along, he wasn't a brilliant king, but the reason he was taxing everybody so heavily was because Richard had spent all the money.
This is the women's prison. The men's prison. Dick Turpin was detained here. The courthouse.
No, that's the music.
Opposite the castle, there's a mound on the other side of the Ouse River. I'm inside. All very touristy. This is a chapel on the first floor. I overbalanced as I came in and the floor's not quite right. And I'm going up even further. Above the doorway. Square towers were added to the curtain wall to stop people trying to knock it down. Some castles had extra walls. heading southwest. Well,
I just like that.
first constructed by William the Conqueror in 1068, as it may have appeared in the late 13th century. Just going about their business on the embankment. Is that the girls' room?
A long time.
Can I go?
Eraser. Even that eraser. What for?
Mommy, that was enough.
A family coming towards me. They look at all those fingers.
And your child, one like
The queue for Betty's tea rooms. Constantine the Great, 274, 337.
But then you take away expenses.
Inside the Minster, 10th of a mile, 1,760. The oldest windows. William the Conqueror, Primus, Rufus, past kings.
Yes, so we're now just about at 1472.
English. After the War of the Roses. The door burned in a fire and has been replaced. The bishop's chair, used twice a year. On the left. A damaged panel that needs repair. David and Goliath. Work that has been done, $20 million. Pound. still to be done. $1,611. The font. Underground columns, they are subsiding.